Hello guys,
Germany in business.
welcome to the stream. Germany had
Match.
one goal already.
The first goal in Houston's World Cup story is scored by one of the oldest names in the book, Germany.
Felix Metscher plays at Dortmund. Only his 9th cap here tonight for Germany. But watch how they carve this space out. And this is just, it almost looks so casual. They can't get pressure on the ball. This is curled around the defender. This is an incredible look into the side netting. But this is German technical efficiency at its best. And you know what it means to these guys to get off to a good start, because every team is respected in a World Cup a goal of class.
This is an interesting match. Germany already scored a goal. It's a good day for Germany fans.
Not a lot that Eloy Room could do about
it.
Guys,
come let's watch together.
Exactly the kind of start to the game the Germans were looking for. Musiala, they're hungry for more. Still Musiala. There's Pavlovic now. Germany getting in the groove. Corner.
Saw them get off.
Goal kick.
Saw them get off the team bus, Paul, and boy, the looks on everybody's face walking into the stadium tonight.
If you guys
it
are
was
watching,
so
come in the
businesslike.
chat. Let's talk
and that's
watch together.
Sort of what the Germans are known for here. But to get this early goal is kind of a momentum crusher.
If you guys
for
want to
Curacao.
join my Discord, let me know.
Advocat leading Curacao. His 3rd World Cup as a coach, having been in charge of the Netherlands and Korea Republic in 1994 and 2006 respectively. Got the Netherlands to the last 8. Tied it up by Kimmich.
Another thing you could say about him is that he knows America very well. Played in the North American Soccer League for the Chicago Sting. For him to come back here after coaching the Netherlands in '94, he made that very clear. He's come to Houston with Curacao prior to this, and the dream was kind of sold to the city here. And here they are back in a city where they've had a lot of great things happen in the Gold Cup.
Wirtz, Musiala, Metscher looking for another one. That was hit wickedly and viciously.
Curaçao's got to get out and get pressure on the ball here. It's coming way too late. And Metscher's finding himself in great pockets of space here with great shooting opportunities here. Had the power, didn't have the accuracy. But again, getting into really, really good positions, pushing higher. He's tall, physical, and this is what he does. He gets into great goal-scoring positions out of midfield.
He actually suffered a knee ligament injury in March, Felix Metscher, that put his place in doubt. Here he is firmly in the frame, and he's formed a really good partnership with Pavlovic in that midfield anchor role. Looks dropping deep, but robbed a bit by Sonja Hansen. Brown getting back at him. And the Germans unflustered and back on it with Joshua Kimmich.
Love Nathaniel Brown at left back for Germany. It's only his 6th cap here today, but he's got that one thing that a lot of people don't have. That's called recoverability, and he can turn this Jets on.
Jonathan Tah into Havertz. Held it up well. Wirtz stepping on the inside of Floranus. Hooked into Musiala, little flick inside. Wirtz tiptoeing his way through. Too much traffic in front, and a way out perhaps for Curacao at long last, but Kimmich says no. Zane. Curacao at the moment struggling to keep pace.
Kimmich hasn't felt the need to get into midfield yet. He's been pretty much holding down on the right side of the field here, but we will see him float into differing positions, and at some point you'll be like, are there 2 of them?
Here they come again. Leroy Sané. Wide it goes.
Just wave after wave of attacks here, and trying to get through this is Curacao at this point. Sané has got to be a big piece of this World Cup for Germany. That's just pulled wide. And that went off of a Curacao defender, Lazur.
He can be a polarizing figure, Leroy Sané. Feeling easy, just doesn't deliver enough in the big tournaments, but there's absolutely no doubt of his quality. Just look at his CV, that would tell you that.
Yeah, it's remarkable, and of course he was at City with Pep Guardiola, and we saw him score one of the goals against the U.S. in that 2-1 win in their last friendly. They felt that was a great match and a great tune-up for them coming into this tonight.
All Germany so far. Look how high Schlotterbeck is here. Pavlovic clipped in towards Mecha. What a start to the game he's had. Another opportunity comes his way, but Eloy Room well positioned.
He's playing like a forward right now. I mean, he's going to be the guy that joins in the attack. We've seen it already twice, and we've seen his goal. Pavlovic will be the one that does the more balancing and controlling, but this is a night where he's going to get forward a lot and has already.
Foul by Locadia, who's left a little bit there on Joshua Kimmich. Once played for Brighton and Hove Albion in England. He was their club record signing at the time, Jurgen Locadia.
That's just a glorious look at this finish. Pinpoint accuracy, wrapped his foot around it.
Busy day of World Cup action today. This game opening up proceedings in Group E. Côte d'Ivoire taking on Ecuador later in Philadelphia. Netherlands against Japan. Sweden against Tunisia to come from Group F as well. Schlotterbeck. Jonathan Tah. Sané, Fonville quickly out to him. But at the moment for Curacao, it's a containment exercise.
Okay.
In behind the ball. You know that Germany have got the tools to unlock them. Schlotterbeck, Brown, Wirtz hugging that far touchline. Wirtz stepping on the inside of Floranus and letting fly, and not far away.
Well, that man there, Florian Wirtz, has got to have a great World Cup for Germany if they're going far in this. Definitely a needed man here. He's an all-around footballer, and that just doesn't have enough bend on it, but cutting in from the left on his right foot obviously is something that he's mastered. It's a big piece of his game. It's something you have to really look at. But his chance creation has to be a big part of Germany in this World Cup, and starts today.
Juninho Bacuna for Curacao as they make an entry into the German half of the field at long last. And it is Kimmich with ball in hand. Away by Obispo. Nodded back to Manuel Neuer. And today becomes Germany's oldest player. I'm sure he's thrilled with that particular statistic.
Big storyline coming out of retirement to play, and you know, everybody was saying, of course, he's coming to play. He's not coming here to be on the bench. Back to that in a minute.
Smuggled through to Mecha. There's the pullback, but Leandro Bacuna in the way of that one. And the two Bacuna brothers combine, and they're looking for a way out. It's a decent-looking ball, well read by Schlotterbeck.
Curacao fans going nuts. Ball, he put it through the legs of a German player, nearly put one of his teammates through. We have to talk about Leandro Bacuna. 72 caps today, is 73rd. The captain, he's been a big part of this whole project and this goal and this hope and possibility of getting Curacao to a World Cup.
It's been an amazing journey for them. Speaking to some Curaçaoan fans before the game, they were so excited. It was brilliant, and telling me that it takes literally an hour to go from the east of the island to the west